LoreWarrior Online. The Blood Kite. Overview. When Khan Kiana Bokes initiated her programs to revitalise a flagging clan blood spirit, her reforms included a new way of looking at mech design. When Clan Coyote introduced the Omnimech in 2854, the blood spirits could only field 3 undersized galaxies. This shocking lack of equipment meant that a trial of possession for the Omnimechs would simply be escalated to the point that the spirits couldn't afford to participate. Therefore, Khan Bokes ordered the scientists cast to re-evaluate their design procedures. Each new design must answer 4 points: low cost, survivability, sustained firepower, and maximum efficiency. Though most of these points seemed like common sense, the blood spirits had built and fielded many battlemech designs that violated some or all of these. Khan Kiana believed that her clan must optimize its battlemech technology because she foresaw no way to capture and develop Omnimechs. After several decades of constructing and perfecting new designs using Khan Kiana's principles, the pride of the scientist cast rolled off the assembly line: the Blood Kite. Capabilities. The Blood Kite faithfully conforms to every single point required by the Khan. Doing away with such expensive equipment and weapons such as the extra-light engine, PPCs and rapid-fire autocannons, the Kite employs only extra-light internal structure material in its construction and uses only the lowest-cost weaponry. With regard to survivability, the Blood Kite's 85-ton frame mounts the maximum armor protection available to that weight class. In addition, per standard clan procedure, all ammunition is protected with case. Finally, the Blood Kite's jump jets give it enough maneuverability to survive where other, more cumbersome machines would likely perish. 3 ER large lasers and 3 LRM-15s, each launcher equipped with excessive amounts of ammunition, allow the Blood Kite to hold the field long after most mech's ammo bins have run dry. A trio of SRM-4 launchers back these weapons up, giving this battlemech a near unstoppable short-range punch. Deployment. The pride and joy of clan blood spirits, the Blood Kite has been manufactured in large quantities since its debut in the early 30th century. It appears in every clan galaxy, and almost every cluster in the Blood Spirit Townman. Variants. A new variant has recently been seen on the field and was instrumental in the retaking of the Blood Spirit's Arcadia Enclave. This variant apparently wallows in the recent dearth of higher technologies that have accompanied closer ties with Clan Fire Mandrill, and switches out all 3 large lasers, the short-range missile launchers, and a single LRM-15 for 3 extended-range particle projection cannons. At the same time, the advanced Artemis IV fire control system is slaved to the 2 remaining long-range missile racks. Though an exceptionally powerful design, it flies fully in the face of Khan Kiana Bokes' mech design philosophies, which have been in place for over a century. As a result, it's unknown how popular this variant will be, or whether the spirits even have the resources to create more than just a handful. Let's get out of the way, this thing is ugly. Anyway, this is an 85-ton assault. Its chassis is the York XT. York? Its power plant is a 255 standard with a cruise speed of 32 kph and a max speed of 54 kph. Its jump jets are Clan Series Type 3 Assault with a jump capacity of 90 meters. Its armor is Compound 12A1 standard with case, and its armament is 3 Series 7K extended range large lasers, got there in the end, 3 Type 15 LRM-15 launchers, and 3 SCP class SRM-4 launchers. Manufactured by York Battlemech Y3 facility, with communication systems being the York Y3 Com. Targeting and tracking is also the York Y3 TNT. Stat-wise, this is a mech that moves 3, 5, and 3 with 21 double heatsinks for 42 dissipation. Its head armor is 9, its center torso armor is 39, its rear CT is 12, its side torsos have 27 with 9 on the rear, 24 on the arms, and 30 on the legs. A single ER large laser is the massive mouth blaster thing. It's like a raccoon. Its ER large laser is in the center torso as well. There's an LRM-15 in the right arm that you can see there with 16 rounds of ammo. An SRM-4 is located just onto the side of that with no ammunition in the right arm. The right torso also has an LRM-15 with 16 rounds of ammunition and another SRM-4. And finally, the ammo for the SRMs is located in the right torso. The final LRM-15 is in the left torso with a further 16 rounds of ammunition located there, and the final SRM-4 is also located in that section. The last ER large laser is in the left arm, or basically is the left arm, with jump jets located in the right, centre, and left torsos. It's a mess, let's face it. So there's the ER large on the top, and then you've got the one that kind of looks like a mouth cannon, but is actually the CT, but the mech is so squat. I mean, it looks like the weight above is actually forcing the legs down into the floor. Its two little spindly feet or toes are somehow supposed to keep this thing upright. I can't even imagine how this thing walks. It just looks bad, despite the fact that it actually has a really good build. Triple LRM-15s in any round with more than enough ammunition to just keep it in the mid to long range, just firing missiles every turn, is quite nasty, and also means that it's a fucking headache to put up with a player who could be doing that to you every single turn. The ER large lasers are fairly solid, robust weapons that have good damage and very good range in clan spec terms, and the SRMs are just a really nice accompaniment for when the battle does get to close range, where the lasers and the SRMs can complement each other quite well. Overall, the design isn't bad, as it should be for an 85-tonner. It's just a pity that the actual mech itself looks so drastically awful. And it looks like it's been compressed, and I don't quite know what the plan was. There's bits of it, if you look at the shoulder section on the top right there, you can see treads and what looked like a bogey wheel. So I'm not sure if this was a repurposed piece of artwork, possibly for some kind of transforming mech. That was, maybe there was an original plan going on here, because that definitely looks like treads. This looks like a machine that was probably supposed to be a tank that turned into a mech, or something to that degree. Some kind of mobile, like, hybrid weapon. It also would make sense for those weird things underneath at the back of the feet that look like they would lift up, or possibly be some kind of vent systems for a vehicle. It's an odd design, and it's why I can't but feel that maybe there was originally some idea that there was going to be what would happen further down the line with the writing, where they would make those clan mechs that did have transforming sections that look where the legs turned into tank treads. Basically, you've got like Zaku tanks or gun tanks, essentially. I think this might have been one of the early sort of ideas that was abandoned and sort of picked up later on. It's the only way I can think that this thing was supposed to work in its mech form. Maybe the idea was that it would roll along on its treads, and then it would transform into this mode and become a kind of hard point for firing at targets, which would make sense because it would be able to fire all of its missiles as a defensive location. It's got long-range weaponry for the most part, and it has short-range weapons as a defensive thing if anything gets close enough to it where it can't transform and move away. Maybe I'm just barking up the wrong tree here, but it just seems to be the only logical reason why you would draw it or have something that just looks this squat, and it looks like it's barely capable of moving around. As I said, the stats are great, the weapon system is really, really good, and it does fit the idea of Blood Spirit's approach to things where, you know, they have to make do with what they have. But by God, does it look bad. So yeah, it's one of those things. Maybe, I guess eventually Catalyst will get round to some kind of modernization of it if they haven't already. Usually when I record these, I haven't grabbed the artwork at this point. I've just read it, and I'm looking at the picture in the actual book that I've got here. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that, if there is any other artwork of it. But as far as the original image goes, woof, it ain't a looker. It needs to go back in. It ain't done yet. But that's all I got for Blood Kite. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for listening. And what's your theories on it? Do you think it was a mech that was supposed to turn into a tank? Let me know. Bye.